We are tonight's entertainment.
What the fuck is this, Chet?
This is a tasty burger.
Were you rushing or were you dragging?
You like Huey Lewis in the news?
Is this your homework, Larry?
Why just will you be?
Welcome back to the motherfucking Film Scoop. This is the Film Scoop.
You're in the right fucking place, dude.
We talk about film and we talk about Scoop.
It's all those two things.
Just putting the pieces together for you.
Never anything else, dude. The devil's in the details.
If you're wanting a podcast that only talks about movies and nothing else ever, you're in the right place. That's all we talk about.
Well,
just movies.
And then Scoop, though.
But Scoop is movies.
Kind of.
I mean,
Scoop kind of transcends movies.
Scoop can
Scoop's
really be whatever
about-
you want it to be.
Scoop's almost a religion, dude. It's almost a spiritual connection.
You sort of have to become one with Scoop.
Yeah. All right, let's not start a cult.
Yeah, we're back. No big release this week, so just got a couple news things to go over. Trivia as usual, per usual.
Yep.
If you're a regular scooper, you know trivia. And then we're gonna talk about our watch list and do some Q&A.
Heck yeah.
And that'll build out the
Oh
runtime
no,
a little bit.
They're gonna make fun of us in the Q&A.
No, it was no.
Was
They
this
asked some good
this
questions.
pre what happened with the movie?
Oh, no, they knew about that, but
Okay.
they didn't ask about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, why are you guys so dumb? That's the first question.
Hey, did you try fucking opening your eyes when you watched it?
Did you know you guys are fucking stupid?
Okay, first things first. Got it. Not very significant news, but significant to me. James Gunn confirmed Matt Reeves is still working on the Batman 2 script, and it'll be done when he thinks it's ready.
Hell yeah.
When Matt Reeves thinks it's ready, not James Gunn.
Yeah.
Because no matter how many times they say it, no matter how many times they say they're still working on it and it's still going to get made, I need to see it to believe it.
Yeah.
I need to see it up on the big screen. I
Exactly.
need to be sat in a theater looking at Robert Pattinson being Batman, and then I'll be like, okay, Batman 2's happening.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching it right
It's
now.
too special to like try and put it on coast, you know.
Yeah.
You've got to have something concrete.
Yeah, with the first Batman, like, it felt like a movie that was never going to come out.
Yeah.
Because I had been watching the trailers legit. I watched the same trailer for like 2 years straight.
Dude,
All I knew of the movie was the trailer. I knew the trailer like it was a part of me.
Yeah.
Like I had a fucking barcode on me.
Dude,
that was the Batman trailer.
I showed so many people that trailer that like did not give a fuck about it.
Yeah.
And I didn't care. I was like, you guys want to see something fucking cool?
Yeah. When I was sitting in the theater opening night for the Batman and I saw the first shot that wasn't in the trailer, I was like, this isn't real. I'm in an alternate
Dude,
dimension.
it
Like I'm
felt
not
weird.
watching. I'm not actually watching this.
It felt
movie
like
right
we
now.
were like time traveling.
Yeah, it felt like I was like breaking the law or something. Like I shouldn't be doing this. This feels wrong. Am I going to jail after this?
I don't deserve this.
This doesn't feel right. Kind of felt that way during Dune 2 also, because that was another, like, it got delayed and I was watching the same fucking trailer for a year straight.
Yeah.
But, yep, James Gunn confirmed, still working on it. Matt Reeves is just taking his time. We also had the writer's strike, which fucked things up. Yeah. He's also a producer on Caped Crusader, and he's also a producer on The Penguin, so guy's just busy, and he's fucking cooking.
Yeah.
You know, leave him alone.
Yeah. Oh, his plate's full, and that man is hungry. I can tell you that.
Yeah. So that's good. Good to hear. They released a trailer for the animated Watchmen movie. I don't know why I said it like that. Watchmen. I don't think you watched it. But,
I didn't.
But yeah, I watched it, and it's pretty cool looking.
How's the artwork? Like, what style did they go with?
I like the animation. It's not exactly 2D hand drawn, but it's also not exactly 3D. It's
Kinda
sort of like
TMNT
a mix.
a little bit.
TMNT has cooler animation because it's like it kind of looks like clay a little bit. Mm-hmm. This doesn't look like that, but it looks cool. Okay. You can watch it after we record.
Yeah,
but
I'll check it out for sure.
Yeah, and then we officially got a release month for The Penguin, which is going to be in September.
Hell yeah, dude.
Penguin in September, Creature Commandos in December.
God, stacked months.
James is just...
He spoils us, dude.
I know the Penguin was a thing before he got hired, but come on.
Yeah.
You know, he's just too good.
Yeah, he's in there fucking getting it done.
Yeah.
You're not going to leave that table without finishing your fucking vegetables.
He's right now making Superman while simultaneously overseeing the production of Peacemaker Season 2.
That's crazy.
While also signing on directors and writers for his other DCU projects. Like, this guy is just fucking...
Yeah.
He's fucking... I don't know, someone who's good at doing a lot of stuff at the same time.
Dude, I feel like such a loser. I'll come home and be like, man, pulling wire today is pretty tough. He's the boss of like 30,000 people right now.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all the news. And there's other news, obviously, but not news I care to talk about.
Yeah.
The only thing I thought about mentioning was Robert Pattinson is rumored to be producing and possibly starring in a remake of a 80s horror movie called Possession, which you haven't seen.
I think that's on my list, my watch list.
Yeah, people say it's good. I'm just not a fan of like remaking stuff. So I can't say I'm like super stoked about it, but I do want him to do a horror movie. So that could be good, but we'll see. I just get nervous every time he signs on to a project. I'm like, the Batman 2's not happening. He's obviously filling his schedule because he heard that the Batman 2's not happening.
He's gone.
I'm just paranoid. So,
yeah.
But yeah, that'll be cool if he does that. I mean, not a fan of remakes, but
I am a fan of Pat.
I'm a fan of our Pats.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But I'll go ahead and start my trivia.
All right.
In Bottle Rocket,
okay.
What does Dignan call the librarian he's robbing?
Oh my god. Does he call her ma'am?
No, I'm not talking about the woman in the office.
Oh, fuck. I don't know.
Talk, Stretch. There's this big lanky fucker in the back, and he calls him Stretch.
Oh my god, what a good question.
If you
That
guys
was
haven't
great.
seen Bottle Rocket, this is your sign to go watch Bottle Rocket.
Oh, it's so good.
Because it's Wes Anderson's best movie, and it's hilarious.
It's so good.
This is a little untraditional for my trivia, but to be honest, I was having a hard time thinking of stuff.
Okay.
Because I think of stuff off the dome. I don't look up trivia.
Yeah, I stopped doing that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Now I'll scroll through my letterbox
And try to think
and I'll
of
stop on a
questions.
movie and then I'll just come up with an idea based on that movie.
Yeah, that's what I do. And I was just having writer's block today.
So it happens.
I know you're not good at this, but I'm going to ask you
fucking
a
movie
release
year.
What year did The Thing come out?
You goddamn son of a bitch.
I tried to pick a movie out and at least you love.
1987?
No.
Am I low?
Are you low?
Am I embarrassingly off?
No. Not embarrassingly off, no. Same decade.
Yeah, am I too high?
Yeah.
84?
Lower?
82?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Same year as E.T. and Blade Runner.
Damn.
That's crazy.
What a fucking...
Those cats were cooking.
They were, but they didn't know what they saw when they saw the thing, dude.
Yeah, they were like, what a load of fucking bullshit.
I think they got scared and like were trying to play it off like they were tough. So they were like, that movie wasn't scary. That was
Yeah,
that
was
was
a
a stupid movie.
fucking piece of shit. Give it a Razzie. I've never seen something worse in my life. That spider with the man head wasn't scary at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
Please, I'm a coward.
And I gotta guess the movie by its cast.
Okay.
Liev Schreiber,
Okay.
Mark Ruffalo,
Okay.
Michael Keaton.
Spotlight.
Yeah. I figured it would be easy.
That's fine.
But I didn't want to make one too hard either.
I want to start incorporating some of those because those are really fun.
Yeah. I want to do more quotes. What is this? What movie is this quote from?
Yeah.
That's good.
Those can be hard. So
Yeah.
that would be good.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you got?
In Good Will Hunting.
You're doing this not looking at your notes?
This is a funny one that I did.
Okay.
In Good Will Hunting, whose fault is it?
Not yours.
You got it. You aced it. All right. So the real stuff. What year was Blood Simple released?
Blood Simple. I believe...
Trust your gut.
My gut's saying 84.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
I believe
That's a pretty... It's pretty, like, deep dig.
Yeah, dude. I was looking and I was like, I think he's only seen this once and he might not be able to get it. The rest of mine are pretty deep. I wanted to really try and test your limits here.
Good thing I got a deep bag.
You got a long rod to reach into the bag.
All right,
that's for sure.
Let's not tell lies to the,
All right.
the scoopers.
What is the name of the train conductor in Snowpiercer? The logo's on everything. You can picture the logo. They have the chant.
Yeah.
They talk about it all the time.
It starts with an H, doesn't it?
No. Do you want me to give you a starting letter?
Sure.
W.
See, my problem is all I can think is Wallace because of Blade Runner.
It's very similar. It's a lot like Wallace. It's just like it's a name like that. Starts with a W. One word. Boom.
I don't know.
Wilford. Yep.
That's a deep one. I've seen Snowpiercer once, like 5 years ago, so that sure is a deep one.
Yeah. All right. The next one, this one's probably tough too. But
Okay.
there's a couple of options. I gave you options on this one. Name one of the videotape titles from Sinister.
Pool Party.
Bonus points if you get the year. Do you remember the year?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I can guess, but it
Take a
would
guess.
just be a guess. 83.
No. Pool Party 66, but you did get it. There was Pool Party, Barbecue, Family Hangout, Sleepy Time, Lawn Work, and House Painting.
Sleepy Time is a great one.
Sleepy Time, that's so fucking scary, dude.
Yeah.
That's the scariest thing you could have called
Imagine,
it.
like, you find the box, you watch the first one, you're like, what the fuck is this? This is horrible. And then you see the next VHS tape is called Sleepy Time.
Yeah.
Just run out of the house.
I
Go to the nearest IHOP
I
and
don't
order
think I would-
some hot stacks. And just try to calm yourself down because
you'd be like
you're out of your
SpongeBob
element.
with a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't think I would have ever shit my pants faster if that happened to me. If I saw the first one and then I saw Sleepy Time, full log in the pants. Immediately, dude. Bowels would be evacuated. Yeah. Lawn Work was crazy too, dude.
Yeah. Is that all you got?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. Real quick before we get into some other stuff, Letterboxd had an update today where patrons can now change their banners for each movie. Which if I could change one thing about Letterboxd, it would be that. That was my number one thing I wanted, because so many movies have dumbass fucking banners that. Do you know what the banner is?
No.
Like this up at the top.
Oh, yes.
That's the banner.
Yes, okay.
Some movies have fucking stupid ones, like The Nice Guys. It was just like the poster.
Dang.
It should be a frame from the movie. That's
Yeah.
what everyone wants, a frame from the movie. And so they updated it and if you're a patron member, you can update it, and like they give you like a pretty decent amount to pick from. And I've been just addicted to going through every movie and like changing the banner.
So you've been customizing all day.
Yeah.
Hell
well, not
yeah.
all day, because they updated it like an hour and a half ago.
But you've been blasting.
So I've spent the last hour and a half changing all the
Going
banners,
through with
and
a
I'm not done yet.
fine-tooth comb.
I had to stop because we had to record, but that's a great time. I mean, that's just
Hell yeah.
Like, you'd love to see an app.
You picked that one for Batman?
Oh, yeah, of course I did.
Yeah. I don't remember what it was for the Batman.
It was him and Catwoman on the
ledge.
The ledge with, like,
Yep.
the orange background,
Yeah.
which is a great shot, but I don't feel like it depicts the tone of the movie well
I kind of
enough.
figured you would have gone with the upside down. Did it look bad in use?
Him looking into the camera with the eye paint on is like my favorite shot in the movie, so had to go with that.
Gotcha. Any
Change
other
the
ones
Nice
you're
Guys
you're
one.
proud of?
Fucking Holland
You
smoking a cigarette
Dirty bastard.
with the shades on.
You know what shot I kind of like? It's kind of ridiculous, but it's Holland and Jack in the car with the big B.
Yeah, I love
That one's
that
kind of
shot.
sick.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been doing that. Anyways, House of the Dragon. My
House of
Widow
Dragon.
Man fell asleep.
Yeah, dude. Here's the deal. I'm coming at you with the cold water right now. Not super thrilled. Like I'm not stoked on season 2 of House of the Dragon. I'm gonna watch it because the first season was, it was good. I would say it leaned more towards good than just okay. Just felt like there was a ton of filler in the first season, and from what I remember, all the key points from the first season definitely could have been summed up quicker than what was given to us.
Well, here's the deal. We're not fucking talking about the first season. We're talking about the second season. All right?
All right.
And you didn't finish the episode. And when I tell you that was a big mistake,
Oh, really?
because I think if you watched the whole episode, you'd feel a lot different about the season going forward.
They did the
I
old.
I do agree that season 1, the first half's kind of set up and filler and not the most fun thing to watch, but the second half is great, and the second half is setting up season 2. So now season 2, all the setup's pretty much done, and they're just ready to fucking brawl. And like, obviously they needed like one episode to kind of plant some seeds and get things moving again, because you're not going to start a season with like some big battle.
Exactly. Yeah, you need season 1 for setup, and then the first episode of season 2 for setup.
Kinda, yeah. You wouldn't start episode 1 of a new season with some battle.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I loved the first episode. I thought even though it's not like the peak of the season yet, it's still. I think the dialogue's great, and the cinematography, the sets, everything is so high quality. I loved seeing the wall for the first time.
Heck yeah.
Seeing a Stark, Craig and
Winterfell.
Stark. And the ending is fucking crazy.
Dang.
Like, there's a lot of people who kind of feel like you, where it's like, I liked the first season, but I'm not like too thrilled about watching season 2. Like I might, but it's whatever. I think a rewatch of season 1 is required. Like, it's been 2 years since that came out, and most people probably remember the overall gist of what happened, but it's a very layered show that, like, where a lot of small details culminate into something bigger. And I love the show a lot more than you. I feel like only because I rewatched it and you didn't. Because after not rewatching, before I had rewatched it, we felt the same way.
No, you liked it more than me even then.
I don't know if I did.
Because I remember talking about, you still made me seem like I was going nuts for not being as excited for season 2. Because I said I was more excited for the new season of The Boys, and you were like, that's just nuts. But I'm also bigger on The Boys than you are.
I guess so. I mean, I really like The Boys. But, yeah, I mean, without getting into spoilers, there's not much I can say about episode 1, but I thought it was great. And it's setting up a great episode 2 and a great season. And I'm fucking
That's if they stick
jacked to the
with it, though.
tits. What do you mean?
Like, they could just change things.
What do you mean?
Like, that you can divert from whatever you're setting up and do something else.
I mean, I guess so.
Yeah. So if they stick with it, then hopefully it's good.
I mean, normally when you set something up, you pay it off. So
Normally. Didn't get that in season 1 though.
What did they set up that you didn't get paid off in?
The
season
crab
one?
feeder.
You keep fucking talking about that crab.
Dude,
feeder,
he was
He's
so
not a
he
big
was so
character.
fucking cool. But they set him up like he was going to be. Like he was kind of like in the shadows a little bit. They kind of talked about it because he wasn't like the main focus, and then he started really like making a ruckus towards the. I remember it being the latter half of the first season.
Oh, dude, Damon like destroys that guy in episode 3.
Dude, you fucking open up everything. You open up to everything. He's fucking people are being eaten alive by crabs. Damon comes in with his dragon in this like hellscape, and then they run into the caves. And then I remember that just kind of being it.
He obliterated everybody with his dragon.
Yeah, he killed his own guys too, and then he left. I thought there was going to be a big war, like you did this cool design.
No, it was
for
Damon
the crab
whipping his
feeder.
cock out and showing how powerful he is.
I don't remember him even killing the crab feeder.
He did.
I remember them like him going there, calling the guy out.
You're just
he
so
runs to the
stuck on
cave.
that one thing. Like that's all you bring up when you talk about House of the Dragon is they just abandoned the crab feeder storyline here and they set up this great character and they didn't even.
I remember there being
He was
like
not a big character in the show at all.
It seemed like
for
he
some
was,
reason
it
you
seemed like
think
he was
you act
going
like
to be.
he is.
It seemed like he was gonna be, but I don't know if I have to rewatch season 1 to enjoy season 2, then I might not watch season 2.
I mean, that's up to you if you enjoy it or not.
But you said you think a rewatch of season 1 is required.
To experience the show at its highest form. Yeah.
Yes, maybe I won't watch it. Might wait till it's all out.
I mean, you know if you're enjoying it more than I know if you're enjoying it, so you can use your own intuition on that.
I don't know if you're saying the first episode is as good as it is, and I finish it, and the last 20 minutes does something wild, or if it doesn't do something crazy, then I'll rewatch the first season maybe.
Okay.
But I'm just not thrilled with the idea of rewatching season 1.
You act like it's some fucking chore.
It feels like it a lot.
Man.
Maybe I could just skip all the young Rhaenyra episodes.
I mean, you kind of can.
I mean, I know. That's like half the first season.
Like, there's not... If you just understand the dynamic between Rhaenyra and Alicent, and Kristen Cole, and Viserys, and kind of skip everything else. I like it. If you've seen it once, I don't think you need to watch that part again.
Yeah.
I think you could start at episode 6 and just watch those episodes, and you'd probably be good. But anyways, talked about it long enough. Also watched The Boys. 3 episodes dropped.
The Boys.
And I wasn't really tapped into what people were saying about this new season of The Boys. I just watched it and I was like, yep, it's The Boys. Still good. Still like it.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. I think it's entertaining, and it's got social commentary, which I guess the social commentary is a little bit more in your face this season than it has been in the past. But I don't get offended by stuff like that, and I don't really care. I've known The Boys was political and was referencing real life, politics since episode 1, so it doesn't bother me that it's a little bit more obvious now.
Yeah. They also portrayed things in such a extreme way that, I don't think
satire almost.
Yeah, I don't think it matters where you stand on things. I think it comes off as funny. Minor spoiler, but there's a point where they're doing a Christmas song about let's put the Christ back in Christmas, and to me that whole thing was hilarious. Mm-hmm. Especially with what was going on while they were doing that performance.
Mm-hmm. But apparently, there's a lot of people that aren't really liking the new season and are saying that it's a big drop off from the other 3. And one of the main complaints I saw was that they're not really continuing the storyline from season 3, and it feels like each character is just getting this new storyline because they don't know what to do with them. Like the storyline with Huey and his dad. the storyline with Frenchie, the storyline with Kamiko, and sort of like Homelander and what he's doing with the Seven. And it's like all these new storylines are starting that don't really feel super connected to the overall like plot of the show. Mm-hmm. And I can understand that complaint. Like I hadn't really thought about it because I enjoy the subplots they introduced for the most part. But I can see the complaint, and they're saying like nothing's really like moving forward in terms of the overall plot. But I don't know. I don't have that kind of a brain for TV. When I watch a movie, I can be like, dude, like this is dragging. Like like nothing's progressing at all in this.
Yeah.
But when I'm watching a show, like my brain just doesn't really work like that.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me to kind of like analyze it like I do movies.
I think I agree with that critique about the season so far. I do think that where they're taking Homelander as a character, though, I do enjoy of him trying to train up Ryan and like create something instead of trying to seek like love from others and be like try and make the perfect him almost because he's obsessed with himself. He's insane.
Yeah.
I also like Butcher's storyline and the last scene with the cookies. I really enjoyed that whole sequence. Mm-hmm. But I think that Frenchie's storyline and Kamiko's storyline, like they're good. I'm glad they're kind of fleshing out those characters a little bit more, but I don't think it was super necessary.
I mean, those are the two that I'm like, I don't know if I'd consider them good.
Yeah.
Because Kamiko's feels like a rehash of her character earlier in the show.
Yeah.
And Frenchie's just like feels very odd and like not super important, and I don't know, I feel like at this point in the show where the stakes are at, like a romance is gonna feel very not relevant.
Yeah, and that's another thing too, is I feel like the stakes aren't really there much. It hasn't felt like as impactful as previous seasons were, like the need to kill Homelander, and every time Homelander's on screen you think something crazy is going to happen, but I feel like he's showed up a few too many times without doing something insane this season so far.
I don't know. I might disagree there. I think he's becoming even more and more unhinged, especially now that he's seen the reception of the public to him doing what he actually wants to do.
Yeah.
And him realizing like it may not be the end of the world if he fucking fucks some shit up. So yeah, I like what they're doing with Homelander. I don't like what they're doing as much with Frenchie and Kamiko.
Yeah. But Homelander and Butcher for sure, I'm liking where they're taking it.
Yeah. Mother's Milk, not too sure about that. He's just like kind of trying to take Butcher's place, but being super like military with it, like you call me sir. It's like, dude, what are we doing?
Well, he's got like OCD, and he has like a very particular way that he wants things, but like he's kind of fighting with people respecting him, but they've respected him in previous episodes.
Yeah, that's never really been an issue.
Yeah, and now that he's the leader, I mean, I guess being in a position of power kind of changes the dynamic between characters, but like, with the group and the connection that they have, I don't see it doing that. Mm-hmm. I think like them being like, oh, MM's the leader now, whatever.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so some of the subplots are a little weird and seem not super important, and it kind of feels like this should be the last season, but they wanted to milk one more out before they get to the final season, so they're kind of just like shitting around and trying to think of stuff. Yeah. I mean, I know it's based on source material, but you can cut out or put in whatever you want, so that's not really an excuse.
I think they're like doing their own thing for the most part. Everything I know about the Boys graphic novel, Like, we're past that.
I do think the people say that the graphic novels blow, and that they took the bones of the graphic novel, they took the characters, and pretty much did their own thing. So you're probably right in terms of, at this point, I don't even know if there's anything from the graphic novels. That's not, my area of expertise, but it feels like this should be the last season, and this should be like balls to the wall, like ending shit for good, and they're kind of just like dicking around because they wanted to make 5 seasons instead of 4, and now we have this. I mean, we'll see how the season ends. I mean, I still think it's very good, and I'm enjoying watching it. So.
Yeah, it's still solid, and it still makes me laugh. I still like the gore, all the visuals.
And if you're not a fan of the storylines as much, you can just watch it as a comedy.
Yeah, it's still really funny.
You can just enjoy it as that. Kind of like how I tell people, if they watch The Sopranos for the first time, just watch it as a comedy, and you'll enjoy it a lot
so
more.
Funny.
It's super funny, and there's not a lot going on at all times in The Sopranos, so it's good to watch it as a comedy.
Yeah.
And then when you get great dramatic moments, it's like a bonus.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's it for TV. We'll get into our watch list. First up, Tampopo.
Tam motherfucking Popo, dude.
We haven't really talked about this with each other.
We didn't. This has been a secret amongst us.
Yep. What'd you think of this?
I liked it.
You liked it?
I liked it. There is an aspect of the movie that I didn't like that much, and that was the the love between the guy in the hat and his girlfriend, the sexual stuff. Mm-hmm. I didn't like that aspect of it, but everything involving Tampopo and what's his name? Badass name. What's the guy's name?
Goro.
God, how did I not get that? Yeah, and everything involving Tampopo and Goro and their team that they build, I loved it. But the like kind of a gangster guy that was really into food, or whatever he was, the rich guy, didn't like that part of it that much. But overall, really liked it. I thought it was awesome.
What'd you give it?
I'd probably go 3.5 on it. 3.5 or 4.
I gave it a 5.
Oh my god! What's going on?
Thought you were gonna say something else.
No, I'm trying to process what you're thinking, dude.
Oh yeah, I fucking loved it. It was right up my alley. It's exactly what I wanted. It's got the side of this sweet little ramen shop with this sweet little Asian woman that has a ramen shop but isn't good at it. Doesn't, like, her husband used to make the ramen and now she's trying to figure out how to make it and it's not very good. So you've got this whole gang of people chipping in, playing their part, trying to improve this ramen shop. And it's super funny. It's super stylish. I love the setting and the visuals and everything in Japan. It's super relaxing. Like, I just feel like the comedy is so, like, intentional, and like when those guys showed up and they were like, we're here for the ramen the correct way made, like, I forgot exactly what he said, but
yeah. Well, dude, it's even like the small stuff, like there's a random scene where they're eating ramen. Never do this throughout the entire movie, but there's one sequence where when they're eating and they slurp up a noodle, they play a laser noise.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
Like, you saw it and you went, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's just so much fun. It, like, the tone is just dialed in. It knows exactly what it is. The food looks so fucking good. I love the music. And I love, at first I was confused by all these little short stories that they put in the movie, because I was like, okay, I was under the assumption it was just the Tampopo shop and that was the whole movie, and that's what I expected. But you get a lot of these little short stories that are one scene. It's just one scene of how food interacts in different people's lives. And that's really all it is. And the more I think about that, the more I love it. And I think it does a great job of showing how much food is a part of our lives. And I think it was kind of, I've heard people say those scenes weren't necessary because it's just doubling down on like, yeah, food's important, food's a part of our lives. And like they showed us that with the Tampopo shop, but I feel like it is necessary to kind of show, if you want the movie to be about your love of food and how much it impacts us and how much it's like ingrained in who we are, you can't really like tell that fully with just someone who runs a ramen shop, because obviously it's their whole life because they run a ramen shop. It kind of goes without saying. That's like making a movie about how important music is to everybody, but then you're only making a movie about Elvis. It's like, yeah, of course it's important to him because he's Elvis and he makes music. But when you're relating it to normal, average people that don't run restaurants, and you're showing how important it is into our lives, I feel like that's the point of these short stories. And there really wasn't any of them that I disliked. It was just on first watch I was a little confused because I assume when some new characters show up on screen, I'm like, okay, this is some new subplot, like, but they aren't really subplots. They're just scenes. They're just scenes interjected, and pretty much once that scene ends, you won't probably see them again.
I think that's where my disconnect with the movie is.
Oh, I love it.
It's because like the short stories that they've put in, because after the movie I was like, what does this have to do with what's going on? Like I remember thinking like, give me more Goro, give me back to Goro. But I agree with what you're saying, that if you're doing a movie about how important food is in your life, then you have to have other characters with different perspectives. But in the ramen shop, because they build a team, they have other characters with different perspectives. And they meet a lot of people along the way that have different perspectives on things. I feel like there could have been maybe a more natural feeling way of portraying that, because sometimes it is kind of like weird how completely away from the main story that those short stories feel. Like the construction worker that was crazy about Tampopo. Once he kind of teams in, you kind of focus on him for a second and get a different perspective for him and what food means to him versus Goro versus the guy they get from the rich guy and different people like that.
Yeah, I just feel like if it was just the ramen shop, it would be a good, sweet little movie. But with these added layers of all these side stories, that's what elevates it to be something like excellent. Because that's more for me to latch on to, more for me to pay attention to on rewatches, especially with the Top Hat guy. Like I was telling you my theory about him, and like I feel like there's a lot of really deep layers to the movie to pick apart if you choose to. And I just thought the storytelling was really good too. They like, especially with Goro as a character, and when he's explaining his backstory and what he's been through and why he is the way he is, and then the way the movie ends in relation to that, I just thought was perfect. And I just like never once wanted that movie to end. I never once was checking my phone like, how long has this been? Like, I thought maybe a 5 was like a little too much recency bias, but I was like, this is just how I'm feeling right now. I can move it down later if I change my mind. But
No, yeah,
as
I
of
mean-
right now, that feels like a 5
Yeah.
to me. That's how much I enjoyed it. So, yeah, I bought the Criterion without having seen it, and I'm really glad I did because holy fucking smokes.
Heck yeah, dude. I'm glad you got that too. It looks really cool, by the way.
Yeah, and it came with a poster.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's on the wall right there.
Oh my
You
god.
can turn the light on if you want to see it.
Good grief, son.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, Cash's room is just the coolest fucking place you'll ever be in your
Well,
life.
thanks to Carl, he put up another bookshelf for me.
Yeah.
I was running out
It
of
might be
space.
stinky, but it's fucking cool.
He's lying. All right, it's not stinky in here. It smells great.
Hey, buddy, I don't mean to embarrass you. It's a little smelly.
But yeah, I really loved Tampopo, and I'm kind of upset in a small way. I'm kind of upset about the sex scene being in there, and like the weird scene with the oyster, with the woman who is a grown woman but looks 12.
Yeah,
Like the act.
That's how they do it over there.
The
dude.
actor's
That's how they
20.
do it in the old
Like
country.
it's not it's not pedophilic at all or anything. It's two adults, but Asians just like don't age like we do.
Yeah, dude.
So they look a lot younger than they are. So it feels a little odd when you're watching that. But I'm kind of upset about those two scenes being in the movie because I really wanted to recommend this to my mom because I think
Yeah.
she'd like. She doesn't watch foreign movies, so I'd have to convince her to do that. But she loves cooking, and I feel like if you love cooking, you're gonna love Tampopo.
Yeah, and it is a really sweet, heartfelt movie. And those two scenes, like when I said I didn't like the stuff with the top hat guy, like it's that scene in particular that just feels so weird.
Yeah.
Like all the other short stories that they do, like even like the lady training the ladies, like that's kind of a cutesy, funny sequence, and then there's randomly that pretty hardcore scene, dude.
Yeah, and then the scene with the mom is great.
Yeah.
I liked the one with the old man in the restaurant, but I didn't really know what that one was trying to say. He's getting taken away.
Oh yeah. Well, they wind up meeting that other guy, the driver. They wind up meeting the driver, the guy that always just dressed like a pilot. He's like a chauffeur.
I don't think I know what you're talking about.
They save his life, the old guy's life, and then he takes him back to their house, and he's like, "You should take this guy. He knows noodles." And then him and Tampopo go to the noodle place.
I don't think you're talking about who I'm talking about. There's a scene in a restaurant with an old man, and this guy's ripping him off.
Guy's ripping him off.
Yeah. Maybe you fell asleep like always.
I just don't. I don't remember that.
Yeah, this guy's ripping him off, and then the police escort him out. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, I don't
you would
remember that at
know
all.
by me saying that, so you fell asleep. That's awesome. My good pal. But yeah, anyways, I really love Tampopo, and there's some people who some people I've ran into on the interwebs that don't like Tampopo because of the turtle scene. Which, listen, was I thrilled about seeing that? No. It made me sad.
Yeah.
But first of all, sorry to break it to you, but that's a real thing. People make and eat turtle soup all the time. That's not some foreign thing either. They make it here in the U.S. So,
Oh, I didn't think we did that.
yeah, it's like one of the biggest dishes in Philadelphia.
Turtle soup
Yeah,
in Philadelphia?
yeah.
What are those weirdos doing up there, dude?
So it's not like they committed some heinous act like murder. Like it's like, I'm sorry. It's like the thing in Come and See. I think in Come and See they kill a cow.
I don't know.
No, I don't want to see it, but it's also like I'm aware that happens all the time, and I'm not going to be like, oh, that's a piece of shit movie because they killed a cow. I don't know. I just feel like you have to separate real life from the movie. You can be upset that they killed a turtle for a movie, you can, but I'm not. I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna take it out on the movie.
I would only be upset if they killed the turtle and then didn't do anything with it.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
if you brought, like, obviously it's about food. If you brought a real chef in to kill the turtle and then made soup, I'd care significantly less. Like, obviously I don't want harm on a turtle. Like, that sucks.
Yeah,
But like, as long as it's not being wasted.
would I
People
prefer
eat animals.
Would I prefer to not see animals be killed in front of me on film? Yes, I would prefer not to see it if I had the choice. But I'm also not gonna condemn the movie for it.
Yeah.
Because you have to separate that, because that's a slippery slope once you start connecting real life with how much, like, if you like a movie or not. Because if you're doing that, then every Tarantino movie was produced by Weinstein, so you can't watch any of those anymore, and they all suck. So you have to learn how to and Rosemary's Baby, I love that movie. That's an incredible movie. You have to separate.
Bad news.
You have to separate the fact that it was made by Roman Polanski, and that just has nothing to do with the movie.
Hey, buddy, I don't want to embarrass you.
You can hate him all you want, but the movie is the movie.
Yeah.
And people have been bringing up how I've said, like, I hate The Wizard of Oz, and how part of it's because of how shitty everyone was treated on it. And that's not the reason I hate the movie. I hate the movie because it sucks.
No, Cash was excited. You were excited that you were even more justified in hating the movie to begin with.
Yeah.
So
it was just the cherry on top.
Yeah, you hated the movie, and you found out that the Munchkins were groping Judy Garland. You were like, "Fuck yeah!" Piece of shit, dude.
It was just the cherry on top, because I hate the movie because I hate the movie.
Yeah.
So I don't want people to misconstrue that. If The Wizard of Oz was some masterpiece and I loved it, like, the production wouldn't bother me. It wouldn't change how I see it. It would bother me, but it wouldn't change how I see the movie. Yeah.
One of those.
Like, it would upset me to think about and talk about, but it wouldn't change my opinion on the movie. So, yeah, anyways, I don't think it's a good enough reason to, like, say the movie's bad.
Yeah.
And, you know, we'll just leave it there. But
Yeah.
But yeah, just separate them. Just movie, real life movie. You got to separate it.
Got
You
to.
Then 2 days later, we saw The Watchers.
Now we did discuss The Watchers a little bit. The more I reflected on it, the less I liked it, I think.
We actually kind of disagreed on something. We're not gonna get into spoilers.
Yeah, it's still new, and there's a lot of mystique behind it, so I don't want to sway people.
The trailers
one way or
don't
another.
really show anything. So, but shout out to them, because the trailers, from what I remember seeing of the trailers, they don't spoil anything really. So
No,
that's
the
cool.
trailers were. That's the first trailer. What
Yeah, they
I've
could have
seen
released
now is
7
like
trailers.
trailer 2 is half the movie, then trailer 3 is just the entire movie.
Trailer 3 is the finale.
Yeah, it's the last 10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah. I gave it a 2.5. I thought it was fine. There were things I liked about it. Trying to think of what I can say. I liked the design of the Watchers.
Okay.
I thought that was awesome. I mean, it's an original horror movie. Well, actually, no, it's not. It's based on a book. So never mind that.
Way to go, idiot.
I don't love the lead performance. I thought it was a little bland.
Okay.
God, this is hard without.
I know.
The whole movie is a spoiler. Like, I don't know what to say.
How do you feel about the other characters?
They're fine. I liked Georgina Campbell from Barbarian.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Yeah. She's actually good in this.
She's the best performance in the movie to me. She's really good.
Very, very talented young lady.
I think my problem with the Watchers is it seems like they set up a lot of rules and then break them.
Of course.
Which, not a fan of. Just not a fan of that. And some of the decisions characters make are really stupid. There's some things that just don't make sense. Once the reveal of the movie is revealed, and then you look back on things that happened before the reveal, you're like, wait, this doesn't make sense.
It's kind of like Us a little bit.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except Us is way better.
Yeah, obviously, Us is way better. But no, I landed just a touch lower than you. I'd give it like a 2, just because I feel like there's a certain aspect of the movie where they dive deep into something,
a certain kind of lore.
Yeah, they dive deep into something, and for me, that just wasn't super exciting. I know you said you like it. Typically, I do, but in this scenario, I didn't like it. I didn't like the climax. I don't know what the fuck happened there. No idea what they were trying to do or set up or what.
Yeah, I'm the last person that predicts twists. Like, I don't know if I've ever done it once in my life. I don't think like that when I'm watching a movie. I'm not one of those people that's like, let me try to figure this out before they reveal it, and then I'll look cool. No one fucking cares. I'm just watching the movie.
Yeah.
When they reveal the twist, they reveal the twist. I'm not trying to figure it out unless it's like super obvious.
Yeah.
Like I told you in Sleepaway Camp, like who the killer is extremely obvious.
Yeah.
Even to a delinquent. I kind of predicted the twist in this right off the bat.
The second your butt hit the seat, you went,
yeah. And I don't do that ever. Like I don't predict twists, and I even saw like this coming.
Dude,
so,
that happened to me with Devil. Anyone watch Devil? 4 people.
Another Shyamalan movie.
Is that him?
It was written by him.
Oh, there's 4 people. This is gonna sound shitty now that I'm saying it, but I was like, 4 people stuck in an elevator. One of them's the devil. It's gonna be the most innocent person, and it's the old lady. And
spoiling Devil. That's crazy.
Spoiler alert. It was the fucking old lady, dude. I was like, man, that's crazy that they actually did that.
Yep.
That's kind of nuts.
Yep. So, yeah, not the best.
Yeah.
I know this is not a good review at all, but I just can't, without spoiling anything, I can't really say anything.
Yeah.
I have to stay very vague.
I didn't like the deep dive that they took. I didn't like the ending. I actually wasn't crazy about the design of the Watchers.
Oh, I thought
they were okay. And then I don't know. It kind of left me a little confused.
There's an insane convenience at the end.
There's a couple of insane conveniences.
Yeah, but one that sticks out that's like, okay, obviously this can't happen because of this. Yeah. And then they're like, nope, fuck you, pretty much. They're like, kiss my ass.
Yep.
So, yeah. I guess that's all we can really say. It's okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't tell people not to watch it, but I also wouldn't tell people to watch it.
I think I would tell people not to.
Let me see if anyone on Letterboxd.
If you could stream it, like I'd be like, yeah, whatever, you might like it. But if you're spending your hard-earned clams, like $15 to go to the movies,
yeah,
that's rough.
The absolute highest review on my friends list is a 3.5.
Damn, that guy had a good time.
Yeah, but that was uncommon. The Letterboxd score is a 2.5, so I'm just locked in.
You're just
zoned in. And then the last one we watched was All That Jazz.
All That Ass.
Oh, wow. This was a recommendation by my pal Ben. I think it was Ben. And, man, I let him down.
Yeah.
I let him down big time.
Dude, I was so dedicated to what I started to doze. And Cash was like, You gotta at least try not to sleep. Raise up. Do something.
Dude, it's so funny when Carl's falling asleep during a movie. He'll start to, like, his head will start leaning down and he's like falling asleep, and then he'll jolt back up and look up and then not change anything. Just keep sitting there in the same position and keep lowering his head and jolting himself back. And I'm like, dude, like, decide if you want to sleep or not. Like, you're acting like a lunatic.
So here's the deal. I sat in the recliner, fully reclined. Started to doze, raised it up.
Also, I feel like we need to mention this was like 5 o'clock on a Sunday. This was not some late night watch.
No, so rolled it up, brought it up. I was like, nope, staying dedicated. Sat upright, started to doze. I went, nope, not happening. Stood up like it was Sunday Night Football, watching all that jazz, dude. Standing in the middle of the living room. And I didn't like this movie. I would say
You can elaborate on your thoughts.
I would say definitely didn't like it. So I actually did a review on Letterboxd, and I said, I really liked...
Because I told you to.
Well, you told me to log it just so I had the stars, but I actually wrote something.
I know.
But I said I really liked the costumes, the set designs, the choreography, the music. Obviously, a lot of hard work was put into this, and it shows on the screen. You can, especially the ending sequence looks...
The ending's amazing.
Crazy.
I'm not fucking yanking anyone's chain there.
Yeah.
The end's great.
The ending, like, I kind of had my mind made up, and then I saw the ending.
The ending tried to change it.
It tried to change it. I thought about slipping it up just a little bit, but I've got it at a 2, which...
That's pretty nuts.
Yeah, that's probably too low. I think I'm gonna bring it up to a 2.5. I feel better about that after the ending, because the ending, even the ending song is like, that's just a fucking good song, dude.
Yeah,
that was killer.
The problem is, like, when I watch a classic movie, which in the film community, All That Jazz is pretty much a classic that everyone loves. It's on Criterion. It's like a sure thing, 5 out of 5 or 4.5. Like, everyone loves All That Jazz. So when I watch something like that, and I think it's just, like, pretty good, it makes me feel like I hate it.
Yeah.
And it makes other people... Like, I gave this movie a 3. That's a positive review.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. And everyone's like, why'd you hate it? Like it's like...
What's wrong with
It's
you?
because of the expectations and the public perception of the movie, where, like, a 3 feels like a 1.5.
Yeah.
So I enjoy the movie, and I think it's pretty good, but I'm just not there with how everyone else feels about it. And I think you said after we watched it, there's no way you'd ever watch it again. But I think I could watch it again, and I might like it more now that I know more what it is. I just had no idea what to expect.
Yeah. I was actually going to say, I think I was wrong on that. I wouldn't, like, I don't desire to watch it again. Like, I don't want to. But the movie is actually really fast paced. And I feel like it throws a lot at you at once without a lot of explanation. You kind of grab hold of something, once the movie continues to go on, because it kind of does the same thing. But once you get your head around what they're doing and what everything is supposed to mean, I feel like you could watch it with a different lens and maybe feel differently about it. Mm-hmm. I still don't see myself bringing it up to the heights that everyone else has it at.
I actually, I do understand why people love it. That doesn't really surprise me. But it kind of does surprise me that there's not more people that dislike it. Like, I'm surprised it's not as divisive.
Yeah.
It's not really divisive at all, it seems. Everyone I've seen loves it. But it's one of those movies that seems like there would be people that watch it and think it's not, like, for them.
Yeah, it does seem that way.
For me, I like the ending. I like the overall idea of what the movie is. I think is really cool. But the process of getting there and the journey through it, I didn't find the most enjoyable. I think it may partly be because of the character, Joe. which I didn't realize until like 10 minutes left that's what's his name? Fuck.
Was it Roy something?
Roy Scheider.
Roy Scheider.
From Jaws. I know Roy Scheider like pretty well, and I don't know if it was like because he looked dead the whole movie. Like he had bags in his eyes and he looked sweaty and gross, and
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but I mean it is a great performance, and I just didn't know that was him at all until like the end. But
The guy's a chameleon, dude.
I think I have a hard time having a good time watching movies when the characters aren't super like likable.
Yeah.
And it's not that this guy was like some, you know, scum of the earth type guy, but I don't know. I just didn't really like care about him through the runtime.
I had that same experience too, because like I don't know how much we want to get into spoilers on this, but I remember thinking like the end, like when all that was happening, was like, this is really cool what's happening, but like why do I really care?
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt a little bit too. There's scenes with him and his daughter that kind of bring him up a little bit in my head, make me like him more. But he's I don't know, he's not like the friendliest guy, and he's sleeping around, and I don't know. Like
He like openly admits to not really like caring about anybody and just kind of using people and doing whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Just not the cleanest guy.
Yeah, so I don't know what it is about him. I just don't. On first watch, I just didn't really feel like I cared about him and what was going on. And there's a lot of scenes of just him doing his job.
Yeah.
Him watching his, by the way, bullshit ass stand-up comedy movie.
Yeah,
That is the worst stand-up comedy I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
That is fucking putrid.
That was some rough
painful.
stuff.
Those scenes are painful to get through because that stand-up comedy is so bad.
And I feel like they played a lot, like,
Because it was tying into the themes of the movie, and the guy was talking about the 5 stages of death and, you know, fucking anger, acceptance, and all that shit, and like that plays into the movie, and I get that, but it's like, holy shit, could you at least be funny if you're gonna keep showing this over and over again?
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of scenes of him just doing like teaching fucking ballet and shit, and I don't know, not like the most entertaining thing for me to watch. I like young John Lithgow. That was cool.
That was crazy.
But yeah, I think, and I tried to watch a YouTube like review on it and see if they could, you know, teach me something and make me like it more. And there's like nothing on YouTube about it. Barely like anything.
Yeah, dude, it's one of those movies. I guess you watch it and you're supposed to just fucking like it, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's surprising that it has such a unanimous love.
Yeah. No, I put my review like I could see someone really liking this, but it just didn't connect with me personally.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
When someone says they love it, I'm not going to be like, dude, are you stupid? That's a piece of shit. Obviously not. I get why someone would love it, but it does surprise me that there aren't people who don't like it.
Yeah.
That does surprise me. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I can say without spoilers.
Too much boob, not enough penis.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's
see a
my
lot of
big
cock.
complaint. Not enough hanging brain, dude.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't really say much else. Yeah, I gave it a 3. I'd rewatch it one day and see if I changed my mind, because like I said, I didn't know what to expect with it.
How much of that
It's a lot
3
deeper than I assumed. Huh?
How much of that 3 is the ending?
Like a point.
A full star?
Like a full point.
Dang, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should probably bump mine up. The ending is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say about it. I'm sorry, Ben. I apologize.
Me and Cash were getting flamed for sure.
Yep.
Which, I mean, I guess rightfully so, because we're the only two people on the planet that did,
Yeah.
that didn't have
But
the
on the
best
bright
time.
side, at least you know we don't lie about how we feel about movies.
Someone commented on my review and said standard Carl L. I was like, yep.
That was Evan.
Oh yeah. I was like, that's how it goes. At least I'm consistent, dude.
Yeah, I do take pride in just not lying about when I watch a classic movie that everyone loves and I don't like it. I take pride in that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, if I didn't like it, fuck you. Didn't like it.
Yeah.
Not the case with this. I didn't not like all that jazz. I thought it was pretty good, but not a masterpiece like everyone else.
Yeah.
But like Hitman, I'm the only guy that doesn't like Hitman. I mean,
Really?
the only guy on the planet. Yeah, dude. Everyone loves
What's
Hitman.
the average score for Hitman?
It's a 3.5.
What the fuck?
But on my friends list, there's 5s.
Ooh.
Yeah, people fucking love Hitman.
Let me tell you something. If you got Hitman at a 5, why don't you come watch it with me?
Show me what you see.
Yeah.
Let me see your glasses.
Sit down next to me and just give it a gander with me. Hold my hand and
Show
let's
me the
go through
way.
it. Yeah. I wanna have a good time.
So now it's time for the old Q&A. Since we don't have a main topic this week, I asked the boys for some Q&A, pad the runtime a little bit.
That's awesome.
That's the scoopers. Alan said serial Mount Rushmore.
Mine and yours are gonna be very different. You wanna go
You
first?
can start with yours.
All right.
I don't know if we'll have a single overlap.
We should.
I mean, you can go ahead.
I'm going Captain Crunch.
Which classic? No berries?
Specifically, I go classic, yes.
Wow.
Which I know is weird.
That's weird.
But Captain Crunch encompasses everything that they do. Because I like the peanut butter Captain
Dude.
Crunch.
Crunch berries is easily the best crunch.
I don't mind them. I just get the standard. I'm a standard issue kind of guy.
Hey.
But Captain Crunch really encompassing everything because all their extras have been good so far. Right next to him, Tony T. Frosted Flakes. Classic.
Classic.
I
mean, they're great.
You got your ABCs and you got Tony the fucking Tiger, dude.
Yep.
That's how it goes.
Yep.
Who else would I throw up there? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch I'm putting up there. And then I would go... This is where the rubber meets the road. I'm going to say something that's going to really set some people off, dude. But I would go Fruit Loops. I prefer Fruit Loops to Fruity Pebbles. Let that soak in.
We know what you're known for here, Cole. your reputation.
Oh, how the turntables!
It's getting late. I was trying to say reputation, but I kept saying reputation. Your reputation precedes you, Carl. We know what you're about. You're
here's
about
the deal.
saying dumb shit.
Like,
so yeah, that checks out.
in practice, Fruity Pebbles is soggy the second it leaves the box. Just, that's it. It is become one with the milk, and that's all. Fruit Loops aren't like that. Fruit Loops are a little bit more dense. They're bigger. They can withhold a little bit more of that surface pressure.
All right, well, on to the correct list.
No one's gonna have your shit on their list, dude.
Number one's Fruity Pebbles.
Whoa, that's number one?
Yeah, that's my favorite cereal.
O's?
Why are you spoiling my list?
I thought O's was number one.
This fucking guy.
This whole life, my whole life, I've thought O's has been your number one.
This
and that you're saying
fucking guy.
Okay, so Fruity Pebbles.
This isn't in order, Carl. This is just a Mount Rushmore isn't ranked. It's just 4.
The first thing you said was number one.
Yeah, the first one.
You
Fucking
led me to believe that it
idiot.
was ranked.
You're
This
I
isn't
can't even
ranked.
get my fucking list
This
out.
isn't
'cause you
ranked,
keep
but number one.
interrupting me with dumb shit that
You know what?
doesn't matter.
Say your
and
dumb
then you're
list.
spoiling my list.
say your dumb list.
God bless. Fruity Pebbles, the goat. I don't know if it's my favorite. It's either 1 or 2. But my number 2 is O's. And if you've never had O's, you've never lived.
Well, hang on, get specific because there's multiple O's.
It's called O's.
Oh, I thought they had the different flavors.
No.
I thought you specifically got honey O's.
No. Just called O's.
Damn,
O's cereal. Yeah.
that's pretty badass.
Yep, there's only one kind. There's no like different variations of it, but they're just called Honey O's. So
That's kind of metal, dude. Just fucking. We
Yeah.
do one thing here, and that's all we do.
yeah, so if you haven't had O's, get to it. Get to stepping. You know, head to Publix right now. Go get some O's. It's insane. Imagine like Cheerios if they were good, and that's what O's are. Third up, I think for me is Apple Jacks.
I knew those were going to be making an appearance.
Those are fucking delicious. Also, R.I.P. Cinnamon.
Yeah, dude.
They fucking did my man dirty.
Like them getting rid of cinnamon almost turned you into a
Yeah, I
conservative.
almost took it out of my Mount
You almost
Rushmore.
became a Republican, dude. You're like, they're fucking neutering everything now. Can't have
These
fucking cinnamon
liberals.
anymore.
Taking away cinnamon. Apple Jacks number 3, and then 4 is tricky. I think I may go Reese's Puffs.
Ooh. I don't think I expected that to make a
Unless
pop-up
I'm
on
forgetting something here. I don't really like Lucky Charms very much because the non-marshmallows are shit. Like actual cardboard. I like Frosted Flakes. I like Rice Krispies if you add sugar. But, you know, you shouldn't have to add sugar.
Yeah.
It should just come good. Just come in the box
Yeah.
already good.
Should be able to open it up, pour the milk in, and have a good time.
Honestly, I thought about doing Honey Bunches of Oats for 4. That might be the cereal I've had the most in my life because
That's
I
pretty-
convinced myself that it was healthy. But let me fucking newsflash, guys. There's no healthy cereal. It doesn't exist. It's all bad for you.
Yeah.
Cereal's one of the most high-calorie foods there are. It's never going to be good for you. The best thing you can do is get almond milk instead of regular milk to try to cut back on calories. Because in cereal, you're not going to taste the difference anyways. So,
I beg to differ, pal.
yeah, because you're a fucking idiot.
Sacrilege in this house to
No.
don't bring almond milk around me, dude. I want fucking whole milk out of a cow. The only real milk there is. Or
You've never milked an almond?
I've milked my almond.
Yeah, I love Honey Bunches of Oats, but don't be fooled. Healthy food in general, like what people think is healthy, if they've never actually like read a label before. I was in the store the other day and I was like, dude, I want to get like, because I told y'all I'm trying to eat healthy right now, and I'm not buying my typical snacks that I would normally have. So I'm trying to find snacks that are healthy. So I've been eating like strawberries, rice cakes. Pretty much that's it. I mean,
Yeah.
they're in terms of healthy snacks, it's not much. There's not much to go, to do. But I was in the store and I was like, let me see. I'm pretty sure wheat thins aren't healthy, but I'm just gonna double check like the nutrition facts. I checked it and I was like, yeah, not healthy, not healthy at all. And I was like, you know what? I bet the goldfish right next to it are the same exact calories and fat and everything. And I checked and it was the exact same.
Oh my god.
150 calories a serving, fucking 15 grams of fat, like the same exact shit.
Maybe.
And people make you think that goldfish are unhealthy and wheat thins are healthy, and it's just not. It's not true. It's all fucking marketing.
What if that was the whole more like, hey, we could make the same thing but make it taste bad and just say that it's healthy.
Yeah.
And people will buy it.
Yeah. Wheat bread, people have it in their head that wheat bread's healthier than white bread. No. Not true. It just has more grains in it. If you want more grains, go ahead and get wheat bread. That's the difference. But the calories, no. It's not lower calorie at all. Anyways, this is a whole spiel.
Yeah,
we don't have to go on. But
we get it. You're muscular, dude. Move on.
Carl, I'm tubby.
We get it. You're fucking huge.
I've got to learn this stuff so I can slim down a little bit.
Cut off fucking hoodie right now with the guns out.
I got to learn this stuff so I can trim down.
Sure, buddy.
The old tum section, little big.
Oh, dude, me too. I'm muffin topping the hell out of these britches right now, dude.
So yeah, that's our Mount Rushmore.
Good question, by the way.
Yeah, good question, Alan. Fucking next question. Why does Carl not log movies on Letterboxd? He's a big time film personality. The people need to know.
The truth of the matter. Here's the deal. We're off the books here. General laziness, I think, is what it comes down to. But I also have, I'll talk about a movie with Cash and then like think in my head like that did something. Like I just don't think about it. Like I'll watch a movie, talk about it with Cash, and then I'll go about my life. And I don't really. Life
is so much better when you use Letterboxd.
I really do need to start using it, but like I don't know. I'd fucking go to work. I'll watch a movie. I'm usually going to sleep immediately after the movie, and then I don't get on my phone at work that much. And I come back home and don't really think about it.
Yeah, I call that a skill issue.
It's definitely a skill issue, dude. I'm like a 67-year-old trying to use Excel whenever I log into Letterboxd, even though it's one of the easiest apps that you can use to navigate. Everything is labeled. It's got a great setup. It'd probably take you 2 seconds, but I just don't do it. I don't know why.
And you don't even have to write reviews. You just log, give it a rating, done.
Yeah, I need to do that.
And then people know you watched it. But anyways,
I need to do it.
His next question was, who do you want to see cook up a super original horror movie like Malignant?
Ooh, that's a good.
And I'll do two separate answers. I'll do one person who already makes horror movies and one person that's never made one. My never made one is Christopher Nolan.
Oh yeah.
Favorite director, needs to make. He said he's interested in making a horror. I think he's already done things that have shown horror elements like Oppenheimer that I just think he'd go crazy.
Yeah.
Like I just one. My brain needs to know what a Christopher Nolan horror movie looks like.
Yeah.
I need that. In the horror space, original horror movie. I mean the obvious answer is Flan God.
Yeah.
That is the obvious answer. But technically Seven's a horror movie. So I might throw out Fincher. He sticks normally to like thrillers and investigative stuff, but I feel like a straight up horror movie with Fincher, with the way he lights his movies, that could be something insane.
Yeah, no,
I feel like I'm giving very basic. I said Christopher Nolan and fucking David Fincher, but
oh, you're fine, dude.
That's just I typically like the really popular directors, unless it's PTA.
We don't need to talk about PTA. No, Nolan's a big one. Obviously, I don't think that guy can miss. Same with Denis. He's just fucking. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. Mm-hmm. He could come to my house and fuck my sister. I think as far as like a sleeper pick,
you know, it'd be crazy
What?
A Wes Anderson horror movie.
People talk about that. I think they did like an SNL skit about it or something.
That would be nuts.
That would be nuts. Let me double check one thing real quick. No. I don't feel good about that. I'd say for my sleeper pick, I would say, I don't know, maybe Greta Gerwig.
That's fucking interesting, man.
Because she's like with Lady Bird, with Lady Bird specifically, she's really good at creating characters that you care about a lot. Mm-hmm. So when you apply that to a horror movie, like it's gonna amp up the stakes a lot.
Yeah, it's a good call.
She's also kind of like an easy pick too. Like she's very, very talented.
Yeah, I'd also throw out Bong.
Hell yeah. Fucking Dev, shitting gold after Monkey Man, dude.
That's a good call. I like that.
Chad. No, I don't know about if
I don't want Chad to do a horror movie.
They would just kick whatever the thing's at.
I just want him to. He's the best working action director, and I want him to keep making action.
Yeah, he's so fucking good.
But yeah, I think we answered that question. Thanks, Evan. Rank it the excitement for Eggers, Astor, Peele new coming movies. Eggers number 1.
Yep.
Nosferatu. Peele number 2.
Yep.
Untitled. And Astor number 3. I think that's still Untitled. I think it's supposed to be a Western with Joaquin Phoenix in it.
Ew.
Or I heard it's... I remember hearing something about it being a COVID Western, which I don't know if that's true or what the fuck I read. I remember reading that. But whatever it is, it's last. Because Beau is afraid.
Yeah.
That's
I can tell you right now, Beau is Afraid is just so stinky.
Like, neither of the other two directors have something like Beau is Afraid.
Yeah. And then on top of like that...
Robert Eggers' worst is... Honestly, I think his worst is a 4.5. And I think Peele's worst is a 4.
Yeah.
Well, no. Yeah, because I gave us a 4 when I rewatched it like a month ago. So his worst is a 4, and Beau is Afraid is just a heaping piece of shit.
Yeah.
So in comparison to these directors, it's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And Astor's easily last, and Eggers is just one of my favorite directors. And he's just... And Nosferatu just... Holy shit.
That's gonna drip, dude.
I'm so excited for that.
But also Joaquin Phoenix has kind of like been letting me down lately with some of the movies that he's been helming. Or not, he's not helming it, but that he's been, in.
Yeah.
And I'm not excited for that.
We need him to make 9mm.
That'd be fucking nuts, dude.
Get
9mm.
Get him making some good movies again.
Yeah. 9mm The Resurrection.
The 16mm The Return of Max California. Max's Revenge. Max asked a potential topic question. What's your favorite Homelander moment / scene?
Oh my god. Honestly, most of my favorite scenes and sequences from The Boys is Homelander scenes. I really like...
That's like, he has so many.
Dude, he has such a screen presence. Like, every time he's on there, it's so it's either hilarious or it's fucking insanely nuts. Mm-hmm. I think my go-to is the fight between Soldier Boy, Butcher, and Homelander.
Hero-gasm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was... I was like, holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck.
That's one of the best moments in the show, but it's not one of my favorite Homelander moments, because it's just a fight.
That's true.
I think the one that sticks out as my favorite is when he's on stage with, I think it's Starlight, and they start saying some bullshit about him, and he's like, no, 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 and then just starts going off, and he's like, I'm smarter than you. I'm better than you.
I'm not like you.
I'm not like you.
I'm better.
I'm better.
Yeah, dude.
You need me to save you, because I'm the only one who can. And like, that scene's fucking amazing. And I think it was the first time he was like himself in public.
Yeah.
And it was like a turning point in the show where he did that, and like nothing bad happened to him, and it opened up this ripple effect of like more and more he's gonna become himself and realize that he can.
Yeah.
And I love that scene.
Got to give a shout out to when he catches A Train with a milkshake.
I was about to say yummers.
Fucking what else does he do has he done that's like fucking
When he
insane?
makes out with himself.
Oh, that's just hot, dude.
Yeah.
That was just sexy. When he makes Deep eat that squid.
Yeah.
Timothy.
I like the
fucking
scene
Timothy.
where he's supposed to save the girl who's about to jump off the building, and he's like, no, jump.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
When they bail on the airplane in like the first season?
It's like the first episode.
God dang, dude. Yeah, and they play
that's like
Passenger.
I think that's the first moment it's revealed that Homelander's evil.
Yeah. You get the fuck back.
Yeah.
Like that was nuts.
Yeah.
Anytime he drinks milk.
I love the end
torqued.
anytime he drinks milk. The end of season 3 when he kills that guy in front of everybody, and then they start clapping. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
all right.
Oh yeah, dude. When he's jerking off on top of a building, he's like, I can do anything I want.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are definitely my favorites. What's a film you're craving to see at the cinema, a re-release? Parentheses.
A re-release.
So one movie, like, what would be your number one you want to see this in theaters movie?
Oh man. My gut instantly wants me to say like one of my favorite movies, but I think I would want it to be a movie that I don't like as much as other people, because watching it in theaters does change certain aspects of movies. Like I learned that the hard way, because there was like movies like, I've seen that a ton, I don't really need to rewatch it. Mm-hmm. But I've seen movies that I was like, man, this thing really stands up taller when it's in the theaters.
I've got 3.
Hit me with them.
Can't narrow it down. All 3 of these I've never seen in theaters. Blade Runner 2049.
That'd be fucking... I'd be coming.
Heat.
God dang.
I need to see Heat. They need to do a re-release of that. I need to see that on the big screen. And Fury Road.
You didn't watch Fury Road.
I never saw Fury Road in theaters. And
Fucking
watching it
lame.
watching it at home felt like theaters. Like, it's just, the 4K disc is great and the sound's great, and we had it cranked the fuck up, and like, I can't imagine watching that in theaters.
Yeah, dude. It was fucking badass.
Yeah, I need it.
I watched it in a shitty theater because I'm a piece of shit.
Hell yeah.
Because tickets at the shitty theater are $7. And I didn't have money.
By the way, my answer would have been the Dark Knight trilogy, but knocked that out last year in theaters.
You got what you wanted.
Got what I wanted.
I agree with Heat. I think Heat's an excellent one. I would go with... It's going to sound nuts, but I would throw out Tombstone as something I would want to watch in theaters.
You know what's one that you should see in theaters that fits your criteria of things you want to like more?
What's that?
Blade Runner.
The first one? Heck yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, we felt the same way about Blade Runner.
I like it a good bit.
we felt the same way about it. We were like, it's good, but it's not like this masterpiece classic. I watched it again last year. It's a masterpiece classic. I mean, it's
What
so
did you
fucking
have it
good.
at, and what did you move it up to?
I had it at a 4,
I think that's what I got.
and I moved it up to a 5.
Dang.
And it's so fucking good. And the 4K disc I have is amazing.
See, that's
It
what
looks
I
really
want.
good.
Is just like I want to do a rewatch to just kind of hone the edge of something that maybe I'm not quite
Yeah.
all the way there yet. Blade Runner's the original Blade Runner is definitely one of them.
Mm-hmm. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Evan said, "What's your favorite plot twist of all time?" Now, I don't have one off the top of my head.
I mean, my brain instantly went to one place, but I don't know if it's my favorite twist. I instantly went to Get Out initially.
That's where my head went.
Yeah.
Because I think it's one of the most creative, but also foreshadowed and detail-oriented twists that doesn't feel like it comes out of left field. It doesn't feel like, oh, this is dumb. Like,
Yeah.
where'd this come from? A twist should never feel like that. It should never feel like, oh, that doesn't make sense. Why'd they do that? It should feel like, no fucking, of course that's what's happening.
Yeah.
But I couldn't see it beforehand, but now I see it.
Exactly.
That's how it should feel. And Get Out definitely feels like that.
You want to talk about a twist? The Open House. Because I thought I was sitting down to watch a movie, but instead I was getting caked in the nuts.
Yep.
I was getting my fucking
You were getting
dick
cock
pulled.
and ball torture and
Yeah,
didn't
dude.
even know it.
This is it in the movies? I'm getting fucked in
Ooh.
the ass.
I think I have mine.
Ooh.
I think I have my favorite twist.
What do you got?
Fight Club.
That one is so good. That one's
Holy
really
shit.
good.
I think that might be it. I'm looking at my letterbox now. I don't think anything's passing that.
I don't think so either. The other thing my mind went to was, and this isn't really, I don't know if this is really a twist, but Arrival. Would you consider that a twist?
I thought about that.
It's more of just like a reveal of what they've been trying to find.
Yeah, it doesn't really feel like a twist to me, but you could definitely count that if you wanted.
I mean, I think it's still Fight Club.
Yeah, I'd say Fight Club.
Yeah.
Most of my favorite movies don't have twists.
I'd kind of.
Oh, Parasite's up there. It's up there for me. Fight Club, Get Out, Parasite are probably my 3 favorite plot twists.
Parasite is up there. I don't think I've got it quite as high as you because the whole like feel of the movie changes and like just dives in. It is really cool.
Okay, I think that's about all we got for that question. So Ryan said, would you rather be a production assistant on either The Shining, parentheses, you cannot get yourself fired, you have to do whatever Stanley asks you to do,
Okay.
or 2, The Wizard of Oz, you cannot interfere or alter what happened to the actors. In both scenarios, you have to be there for the whole production. First in, last out. Wizard of Oz took 6 months to shoot. The Shining took a year. Now, this is the easiest question you ever could have asked me. Would I rather be on the set of a great movie or a piece of shit? I wonder. I mean,
I didn't even think about that. I thought it was just, do you want to work on The Shining or die? That's kind of how I.
Yeah, do you want to work on this classic movie or inhale asbestos?
Yeah, asbestos, copper paint, and fucking the set being 120 degrees.
You know what I'd be doing on the set of The
Alcoholic
Shining?
munchkins running around fucking grabbing your dick.
What I'd be doing on the set of The Shining is hanging out with my boy Stan the man. I think me and Sam would get along. I think we're similar. I think he's a little autistic. I'm a little autistic. I think we'd... Like, I think if I was a director, I'd probably be a little like Stanley Kubrick. I'd be a fucking weirdo. And I just ask for the barometric pressure of Arkansas for no reason. Just cause.
Yep.
Just cause I wanted to. I'd just play chess in between takes cause I wanted to. And I'd make Danny Lloyd wear a spaceship sweater just cause I wanted to.
Just as a fuck you.
I'd be having a great time. I'd be hanging out with Jack Nicholson and Shelley Duvall and be watching Jack Nicholson get into character and
Dude,
try to play a killer. But you know what I wouldn't be doing is I wouldn't be looking over at fucking a 15-year-old Judy Garland popping pills and trying not to gain any weight.
And getting molested.
And looking at the stupid fucking metal guy leaning on a post because he can't fucking sit down. And then I wouldn't be looking over at the fucking guy in the lion suit that can't breathe and he's having a heat stroke because he's in a 120 fucking pound suit and he's about to fucking pass out. And I wouldn't be itchy as fuck because I have asbestos all over me. And I wouldn't be looking at a green lady that's dead. I mean, you could not have asked me an easier question.
Fuck, I'm dying. Oh, yeah. And then everyone there is probably chain smoking cigarettes. It stinks.
Yeah.
Everyone's sweating.
Everyone's talking like this, too, see?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to do that shit, dude.
Back when we thought we were cool. Like,
yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. No, I want to hang out with Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
That's
I want to see him
do.
hopping around going, I'm a psycho. I'm an axe murderer. Gonna kill him.
I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going to bash your goddamn brains in.
I would take Shelley Duvall crying over just being a dead guy.
I would... yeah.
Or just, hey, do you want to bullet?
Would you rather work on this movie or be dead? That's the question. I'd work on The Shining for 2 years before I worked on The Wizard of Oz for 3 months.
Dude, I agree with that, actually. And then you get to, I mean, it's like kind of a cool place to be, too.
Yeah.
Kind of sick.
Kind of awesome. Dude, The Shining's not like The Shining's a feel-good comedy. Like it's not even a horror at all. Like it's just a family road trip movie. He saw it on TV. Oh, you don't remember that? Okay. Let's see what else we got. Oh, Max followed up with the same question, but with new options.
Okay.
Would you rather be on set for the making of Interstellar or Inception? Which isn't like an easy answer because I love them both.
I think I know mine. Mine would be Interstellar. They're both masterpieces in my eyes. But I think that one way, Interstellar, I would get to be a part of a movie that has the greatest score of all time. Maybe even chit-chat with Hans Zimmer a little bit if he's there. If he shows up. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, he'd be there on Inception too, but yeah.
Yeah, but he fucking came everywhere for Interstellar. And I would also be able to talk to fucking people about space shit, which is also interesting to me as well.
Yeah. I think I've decided that it would be Inception. And the reason is because when I watch Interstellar, I feel like I'm in space. And if I knew how they made it, the illusion would be ruined. And I don't want that to happen. There's not much in Inception that I don't know how they made it. So I'd be down to go, check out the ins and outs, talk to Tom Hardy, gab a little bit with him.
That's something else I didn't...
tell him I love him as Bane. Tell him he's the man. Tell him he's better than Marlon Brando, because he is. Maybe Hans Zimmer shows up. Maybe he doesn't. Talk to Joe Gord. Talk to Leo. I mean, the whole gang's there.
Yeah, that's something I didn't...
Talk to Michael Caine.
That's something I didn't consider.
I'd tell him I saw a robot.
I saw a robot.
I saw a robot the size of a tangerine.
Dude, yours is getting better.
It's getting better. You got to have an overbite. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's how you do the impression. But I think that's the only reason is I'm curious how they filmed the stuff in Interstellar, because I swear to God, the shots on the side of the ship in Interstellar just look like they're in space with a camera attached to the side.
Yeah.
I have no idea how they shot it, and I don't want to know. Because when I watch Interstellar, I want to feel like I'm in space.
Yeah.
I want to feel like I'm there. And I do right now because I don't know how they made it.
Yeah. I didn't think about breaking the illusion, and I also didn't think about the wider range of cast because, like, I love Matthew McConaughey, and I think that him and I would be pals, good buddies. But with Inception, you get Tom Hardy, Leo. I don't think Leo would like me.
Yeah.
Leo
I don't think he'd
seemed
like you either. I think he'd like me, though.
I think he'd see me and be like, this guy's a little lesser than. He'd probably treat me like just like, hey, buddy.
He'd probably call you sport.
Yeah. Joe Gord would be cool.
Yep.
And I pretty much only get Matthew McConaughey. We
Michael
get Casey.
Caine.
Yeah, we both. I mean, they both get Michael Caine.
Timmy?
So he's a wash. Oh,
You would get to see little
my
Timmy.
God, little
Timmy
Tom.
Tim?
Maybe he raps for me.
Maybe.
Maybe I kiss him on the
Maybe he
lips.
tells you about statistics.
Maybe just a little bit.
Yeah. No, that's a good question, but I think it would be Inception just for the reason I mentioned.
I think I still go Stellar.
Yeah. And then the other one is The Making of the Nice Guys or The Making of Pulp Fiction. And to be honest,
Nice.
I don't know why he asked this.
Yeah.
Because he listens to every episode and he knows how much I love The Nice Guys.
Yeah.
So it's not even close for me. I would love to see Pulp Fiction made, but like The Nice Guys is my second favorite movie ever.
Yeah, dude.
So
and then
it would easily
you're
be
there
that.
with like so many funny people.
Talk
too.
about just like the most fun set you could be on.
It's that.
It's that. Like
The opposite of the Wizard of Oz
yeah.
is The Nice Guys.
Step 1, no one died.
Yeah.
That's instantly better. Step 2, the movie's good. Step 3, you're with Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe instead of those old fucks.
Instead of those old fucks. You know what I did think about just now, though? I mean, obviously the answer is still for you as The Nice Guys, but like what's I think more close to it is The Making of Tropic Thunder.
Nope.
I feel like that would be probably the funnest set to be on.
I
'Cause
think
there's so
the
many
only
people
thing
there.
you could ask me that would rival The Nice Guys is the Batman.
To be honest with you, I think I'd go Nice Guys over Batman. Just because I think it'd be funner to make.
More fun, perhaps.
Mayhaps.
But I just have to go the Batman. I mean, it's my favorite movie.
Yeah.
I've seen it 9 times, and it came out 2 years ago. So I don't know. I would love to be on set and just feed Matt some ideas. You know, just like
Oh, yeah.
it'd be cool.
What
if
if
we
he
did this.
fucking was like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Get off the fucking set, all right? Fucking loser, get out of here.
Who hired this fucking guy?
Why don't you fucking tiptoe walk out of here and get off my set? How about that?
Hey, dumbass, they're filming The Wizard of Oz next door. Why don't you get over there?
Didn't you know the set for the open house is next door? The fuck are you doing here?
Oh, no, pal. The Doofus convention is in lot 4.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's all the questions we got.
Those are some good questions, guys.
Yeah, that was good. That was good stuff. I like doing the Q&As.
Yeah.
I have to do them more. But I like to save them. I don't want to overdo it. So I like to save it for when we don't have a topic.
Yeah. Save it
And
for a
guess
rainy
what?
day.
Didn't have a topic.
Yep.
I mean, we just didn't. They need to release some movies. How about that?
Well, I think we've got a pretty good plan for next week, though.
I think we do.
Should we tease them? Should we tell them what we were thinking?
You can tell them.
Well, our next raffle is what's the name of that fucking movie?
Miami Vice.
Miami Vice, which would put us on trajectory to finally finish our Michael Mann
Not
movie
finish.
binge. Well, get up to that point to continue our Michael Mann movie binge.
Yeah, if you guys remember about 2 years ago, we started a Michael Mann binge, and we were going to go through his whole filmography in order. And that was quite a lot of time has passed.
Yeah.
So Like we watched The Keep and then didn't talk about it because we were like, we're gonna save it for the Michael Mann episode. I don't even remember it anymore. Like,
dude, I still remember The Keep vividly.
Oh, really? That's
yeah,
good,
dude.
Because I don't. So
One of us was weird as shit,
about.
Dude.
I remember hating it, but I
Yeah.
don't remember anything about it.
Didn't like it. I guess I shouldn't say much. We gotta save it for the bench.
Yeah. So yeah, we got Miami Vice in a raffle. So our plan is watch the end because we're up to Heat. So our next one is The Insider, and then Ali, and then we'll be at Miami Vice.
Yeah.
So the plan is watch those two, watch Miami Vice, and we've got a midsummer director's cut screening Thursday.
That's gonna be awesome.
And The Bike Riders, I think, comes out this week.
Ooh.
I'm gonna double check.
Get a little more Tom Hard in my life.
Dude,
They call him Tommy.
I really
Tommy
hope that
Too
doesn't
Hard.
let me down. Like, that is so much up my alley. Like, I hope the story's good because Tom Hardy, like, just say Tom Hardy and I'm there. My cheeks are spread day one.
Yeah.
I'm there. And then you add Michael Shannon and Austin Butler. And they're bike riders. They're in a biker gang. Are you kidding me?
I got room for all three of y'all, dude.
And I've been like kind of avoiding the trailer, so I don't know what it's about. I don't know anything.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it's
I'm going in pretty much completely blind, and I'm so excited.
Yeah. I'm
so
stoked on it.
fucking excited for that. But yeah, that comes out this week. So next week we should be talking about The Bike Riders,
Should be a pretty stacked.
Midsummer, and the Michael Mann stuff we watch, and probably the new I will be watching the new episode of House of the Dragon. I can't speak for you.
I'll
watching it.
finish the first episode and then come watch the dumb second episode with you. Don't worry.
Awesome. And then we'll watch the new episode of The Boys, and we'll talk about that too. But
Heck yeah.
Yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for sending in your questions, all the boys. Got anything else to say?
You're fucking gay.
Awesome. Oh, I'm reading Fellowship of the Ring. That's
You started that?
Yep.
Dude, Cash came home with the fucking coolest shit I've ever seen. He got the full set.
It's pretty awesome. I got a box set of the
yeah.
Lord of the Rings books, and the box it comes in is awesome. All the cover art for each book is awesome, and I like it so far. I'm not very deep into it, but
They do sit in the box a little tight.
they do. You kind of got to spread the cheeks to like, get them to slide out. But I've been wanting to read them, and the reason I'm reading them is because I don't like the movies as much as I want to. Like I like the Lord of the Rings, and I think the movies are masterpieces, but I just don't connect with them as much as I want to, like emotionally. So I'm hoping that reading the books will give me a deeper understanding and connection to them, and that's what I'm hoping for.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
And so far, just the one I read the prologue, which took 40 minutes. It's a pretty big prologue.
Damn.
And each chapter is like an hour. So I've read the prologue in the first chapter. So about 2 hours of reading, and I just like the way Tolkien writes, because I'm used to, in terms of sci-fi and fantasy, I'm used to the Dune books, and Frank Herbert, isn't the easiest author to read. He's kind of, I don't know if pretentious is the word, but
it's kind of puffed up.
You can tell he's writing for more mature readers, and he's making up words, and he's just talking fancy for no reason. And Tolkien's
So he's too
just
smart
kind of to the point. This is what's happening. Kind of like when you read Harry Potter. It's like not as complicated as Dune, but not as dumbed down as Harry Potter.
Oh, I gotcha.
It's like a good middle ground where you're not confused by what's happening.
I gotcha.
It's very simple to read, and there are a lot of characters which will get confusing because there's a lot of locations, a lot of characters, a lot of.
At least they're not all named Aegon.
Yeah.
That helps a lot.
Yeah. But yeah, I like it so far, and hopefully I can finish those in not too long. I mean,
yeah.
It's gonna take too long. It's gonna take a long time.
It's a big one.
Because I only really feel like reading like before bed.
Yeah.
Because anytime not before bed, I have too much energy to read.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm trying to do a chapter a day. We'll see how that goes. But anyways, that's where I'm at. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week on the Film Scoop.